What's a misconception that people have about your industry or what you do as an attorney?
The biggest misconception is that you can do a year or 2 years of doing defense work in the JAG Corps, build a website, hang your law degree on your wall, and you're going to do well.
Yeah.
It's a fundamental misconception. I talk to a lot of JAGs who aspire to do this, and they always ask, well, what's it like? And I said, it's hard work. It's incredibly difficult. And there's this misconception that you can go out and just do this, and that's not the reality. You have to be very experienced, very intentional with your time, work very, very hard, and have to sacrifice. You have to want this, Greg. Mm-hmm. There are so many easier ways to make a living than flying around the world representing people who have been accused of crimes in the military. There are just so many easier ways to do it.
Yeah.
And so my advice is, when people ask, can you do it? I say, I encourage them, absolutely. If that's what you want to do, sure, but make sure it's what you want to do and you're not doing it because you're trying to make a couple bucks. You have to love doing this. You have to be passionate about doing this, because this job is the only job where you work 100 hours a week, so you don't have to put in a 40-hour work week.
Yeah.
And so there's this big misconception that anyone can get out and do this, and there are people that are successful at that, and I always encourage it. I like to see new people coming up and doing well, because there are not a lot of civilian defense counsel out there, and so if there are more qualified, high-quality attorneys, there are more options for service members to go for. There are more options for service members to choose, and that's a good thing, but I think it's much easier said than done.
Yeah, well, service members are putting their faith, their hope, their future in your hands, right?
Correct, and you have to make sure you make the right call. And you can be anything you want on a website. You can put up a website and put some content up, be anything that you want. Well, one of the reasons I like doing interviews with you, I like going on and doing video, because this is my personality, Greg. Whether you like it, you don't like it.
This is what you get.
This is what you get. This is me on Saturday, this is me on Sunday, this is me driving to work, this is me at night, this is me all of the time.
Yeah.
And if you like it, great. If you don't, that's okay too, because when people are trying to hire me, it's a relationship. No different than if you want to have a good relationship in a marriage. It's a two-way street. If one person is really invested in the other, and the other one is not invested in the other person, it's never going to work.